Cancerian Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need? Read for this new moon to full moon, July into August 2022. I'm your reader. Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive. President of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, 24 years in service. Jeez. Author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There is a link in the description box to the Kindle link, and you can preview the book for free and even see the dedication to my mom, a Cancerian sun sign. Her birthday was just this past Monday at the time of this recording. Back from Saratoga from the visit. I had so much fun up there. It was lovely. Went to the ballet, ate lots of dark chocolate. I love my mom. Always ready to serve my Cancerians. So if you want to check it out, please do. As well as I'm a creator on patreon.com/drawing-the-circle, mystical artist that I am. My humans, my heroes, my angels, my witches, my immortals, gods, goddesses, my different subscribers over there. Loving it so much, really giving my creativity the voice that it needs in this time of intense transformation on planet Earth. I think you know what I'm talking about. And certainly delivering exclusive content, early content, right? I get to see stuff before other people, as well as streaming every morning. Cup of coffee, my hair doing what it's going to do, particularly with the humidity. That's comedy, often in and of itself, talking about the day's lunar astrology, spiritual practices and magical applications as it arises, always ending with a little prayer, meditation thingy, a blessing for the day. So if you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mel, come Patreon on Patreon, because I am the Archangel of Lyons. I'm Archangelo Lyons. But you can call me Mel. It's my initials. It's just easier if you're new to the channel. A 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, hints, insights about a specific astrological timeline. In this case, a waxing moon from new to full. We'll look at the math in a little bit. But these 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, so that they can help you clarify your intentional work, your spell work, your law of attraction, your manifestational process, your co-creative who'sy what's-this, you do you, so you can plant a healthy seed at new and manifest it at full. And now let's look at the astrology. New moon in Leo on a Thursday, just that right now. You're looking at a very pleasurable alignment of symbolism there. Leo, 5th house, creativity, good fortune, fixed fire, just lovely creative stuff there. As well as on a Thursday, the day of Jupiter, the day of Zeus. So you've got the planet of expansion and the sign of pleasure. Sun, moon conjunct, inner and outer. That's what a new moon is. Sun, moon are within 5 degrees of each other. So really, really, really powerful new moon we got there. But then, of course, that plants the seed, and 2 weeks later, because that's the new moon in Thursday, July 28th, 1:55 p.m. Eastern. I'm in New York. The 2 weeks following, from Thursday to Thursday, the full moon in Aquarius, Thursday, August 11th, 9:36 p.m. And I will have the shadow reads ready before that, as well as I'm going to be doing a little magic for my patrons and then everybody else here with that Leo new moon. Looking forward to that big time. Little fire magic goes a long way. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more information about the timeline we're about to look at, or perhaps a parallel timeline, because we all got more than one seed going on, and yet somehow they are all interconnected through the quantum, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly of it all. And do understand that we're looking at your heart's desires here, that element of fire, first card down, that are part of what you came in to do in this life. And as long as you're doing the best that you can, right, to plant that seed, to manifest your heart's desire, it's part of a larger plan we can't even imagine or conceive. The more you're not just shifting your own quantum timelines from lead to gold, shadow to light, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, fear to love, illusion to truth, to pick your scale, but you're shifting the whole planet as well, because there's an infinite number of them apparently, and I don't want to do that kind of math, but I can do what I came here to do, and this is to help you do that. So let's do that. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. And I will do the best that I can to get my crab cakes the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can so they can manifest their paradise, planet Earth, their heaven on Earth, and take everybody else along with them. Please take a nice deep breath. That's enough, right? That says it. Crosses every T, dots every I. Breathe. And let's do this. Still point. Yeah. From explanation to divination. Here we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video and receiving this reading for their element of fire, what they yearn for, they burn for, their heart's desires. It was written into the script before they ever incarnated as an immortal soul with a heroic personality in a human body. Please, what is that element of fire? The spell fragment to help them clarify and hone what they yearn for, what they burn for, the seed planted. This new to full July, August 2022. Love, it does make the world go round. It's a many splendored thing. Will keep us together is the drug. And we need to score. Love. Everybody say love. Love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. We've got a true love spell, ladies and gents. And Aphrodite, I call to thee, bring a true love here to me. I mean, true love is one of the things that I teach because it's the truth of who we are. And it is card number 1, I just realized. But, you know, that doesn't often fit with Aphrodite in terms of familial love. I mean, she was a mother, but she had other shit going on. Aphrodite is certainly the goddess of beauty, the goddess of romance, certainly. And, you know, surfing on the half shell. I'll have an Aphrodite on the half shell, please. This is probably what you're thinking. It is probably more of the romantic bend of it. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me, but here's the deal. Nobody gets handed true love until they have learned the lessons of false love. I didn't make the rules, it's just how it is from personal experience, right? So let's keep going. It's a very powerful element of fire, and I'm glad somebody got it. Finally, the crystal oracle will be our element of earth to ground that, whether you have the stone indicated or not. To me is a moot point. Clear quartz does everything, just empower it with what is suggested. It's just nice to have a physical object to remind you, right? Like a touchstone, a piece of jewelry, a rock from outside, whatever. So you have a little token, a little carrier for the magic of that. Let's call it what it is, a love spell, a true love spell. Be careful. True love conquers all and sometimes conquers us in the process. But really it's more about the oracle message itself. So let's see what hits the table, my crab cakes. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, the powers of earth, hence the crystal oracle here. What is the crystal oracle message to help them ground this, right? The element of earth, to fuel the fire, to ground and manifest their heart's desire of a true love coming to them, which, you know, is part of the hero's journey. We've been through so much conditional love, false love, special loves versus holy love, according to the Course in Miracles. So, Archangel Ariel, leave the card in my hand for the Cancerian collective, their element of earth, that they can manifest that love with good old clear quartz. There you go. Like I said, clear quartz does everything. You can find those anywhere. I found them along the road in front of my parents' house in Saratoga over the winter. That blew my mind. That was an indication. Perhaps I need to move up there. Good old clear quartz. Can't beat it. And nobody's breaking the bank on a piece of clear quartz, right? At all. It would be nice if I remembered how the alphabet works, though. Clear quartz. Harmony. Meditation, protection, and infinite possibilities. Magic. Ooh, I just Doug Henninged myself. Clear quartz can be programmed with whatever qualities you desire. Just like you, this crystal is full of infinite possibilities. This card is asking you to reflect on all that you would love to have and achieve in life. Make a list and then mentally infuse this card, or alternately a real quartz crystal, which is what I'm suggesting as well, with all the qualities and things you wish to manifest. Carry this card or crystal with you. I would not carry an oracle card around with me. That would get creased, and I'm a Virgo. That's not allowed. Keep it close to your heart and mentally envisage your life as you would love it to be. Set realistic goals for yourself and repeat this ritual daily, like maybe over a 2-week period from a new moon to a full, just saying, until your goals are reached. Then set new goals. Remember, all is possible if you believe it. The quantum stuff helps. Just make sure it is truly what your heart desires, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire. Life is a journey, not a destination. Life is a highway, and I want to ride it all night long. I love that song. It's like a driving song. So look, this is a true love spell. I'm just going to say, true love usually blows up the false love in your life because, after all, it conquers all, it breaks all curses, blah, blah, blah. Of course, there's true love between parent and child sometimes, right? True love between me and my cats, man. True love between me. It's divine love manifested in human form. That's why it ultimately conquers all. And really, the more we can be anchoring that on the planet, a true love between yourself and your sofa, you're a Cancerian, I know, your favorite coffee mug, just to feel that, but to carry that with the visualization, the qualities of the life that you want, is certainly fulfilling a heart's desire, which is part of a larger plan, the divine plan, the ineffable divine plan. Is that the ineffable great plan? Let's get your element of air. The Healing with the Angels Oracle. 2 ways to do this. One of the words written on the cards, just take it in, think about it, look it up. Even if it's a word like every day that you use, like harmony is one of the cards. Well, look up the origins of the word. Sometimes that gives you a little extra piece of information that is specific to you, as well as these are healing legions of angels. They won't come unless you call. So consider mentally as well, how would those angels, what would their function be? How would they do that? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the angels and archangels of water, the sign of Cancer, powers of the West, please, beloved Gabrielites, legions of Archangel Gabriel, 1 card in clarity for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, who are the healing angels and or the mental part of this, the element of air, to stoke the fire and manifest their heart's desire of true love with the infinite possibilities of clear quartz. Something to think about, as well as the healing angels waiting in the wings, with wings, ready to zoom in at the slightest invitation from the Cancerians, helping them manifest their heart's desire, this new to full. Balance. Balance, balance, balance. Now, the healing angels of balance, there's a lot. Just thinking about that, what would the healing angels of balance do? Like, what would their function be? Well, wherever there's an imbalance, there needs to be balance. But the way a dualistic paradigm world that we find ourselves in, as soon as there is balance, of course, the opposite must come in imbalance. And that's how we grow and evolve. So this could be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, relational. But what I find interesting, we're going to go Kabbalistic for a moment. The sphere in the heart chakra of the tree of life, because there are 10 spheres, but they're in 7 levels, so 1 level for each chakra. Tiferet. There's only one in the heart chakra, which is harmony and balance. So this might be a balancing of an integration of your masculine, feminine, your left, your right, your yin, your yang, your mind, your heart, right? Bringing that into balance, particularly if you are working with clear quartz. It is a unifier in that sense, and certainly, I mean, it balances out frequencies. That's why it's used and has been used in radios, right? Like quartz radio sets and stuff like that, back from the oldie times, right? Hook it up to the rock and see what comes through. But the healing angels of balance necessary on planet Earth, and how are you going to have true love unless you've got your balance? Oh, just all sorts of movie quotes floating into my head. Too many, right? But it's every time you take a step forward, you're off balance for a second, right? You don't even realize, all right, you're off balance for a second until you watch a toddler learn how to walk, and you're like, whoa, right? So that's a moving forward here. Lovely read, but now here's your element. The element of water. The Whispers of Love Oracle. The higher selves of all involved. I'm going to say, to bring a true love here to you, here to me, because I'm going to read it that way to keep the rhyme for the blessing at the end. Then no, of course there are other people involved in this, which means their higher selves are as well. You all have a say in which card this is. I just say the prayer and flip the card. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Thank you. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love? The energy and motion that we experience as emotion here, as divine beings with immortal souls on heroes' journeys in human bodies. What is the element of water? The piece of guidance, grace, love, wisdom, and power most needed for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And it is the Whispers of Love Oracle, so that they can manifest this heart's desire of love with that clear quartz of meditation and visualization, but also infinite possibilities, right? Connecting them to the unity of it all, that true divine love, but that the healing angels of balance maybe keep them in balance rather than I am balance, imbalance. So what's the element of water? The juice to the spell, this new to full. I saw what it was. July, August 2022. Ask for help. We'll talk about this. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. Now, why I say that is because sometimes, reaching out to other people, Cancerians, you're not known for it. You're known for people coming to you. Yeah, I was raised by a Cancerian mother, well aware. She doesn't really ask for help unless it's like carry the groceries and stuff. You guys are tanks that way, right? It's all shell and claws, right? But inside it's all yummy, sweet nutrition, crab cakes. So asking for help is not always your easiest thing. So if you're having trouble doing it horizontally, meaning to another person, or maybe an institution, whatever, going through an administrative process to get something done in your home, let's keep it Cancerian, to ask for help just as an example, this can absolutely be asking vertically, right, to something higher, your higher power, because if you're dealing with true love, Aphrodite, I call to thee. I mean, this is an Aphrodite spell. You're actually calling on Aphrodite. Now, of course, you do you. This is your artwork. You could say whoever. You could say, Blessed Mother, I call to thee, or, whatever. Always edit the spells so they feel right to you. So at the end of the day, it's not the words, it's how they feel to you and the intention behind it. So to ask for help in this, true love has to often, as I say, conquer us first. And that's not a once and done. That's not a weekend workshop. It's an ongoing process. So this is really lovely. And with that infinite possibilities of the clear quartz, I just feel like this is going to be a very, very lovely thing, but it's all going to be about balance and mental emotional balance. Like I said, it could be balance in all sorts of different ways. And sometimes we just need to ask for help with that, right? Well, this one's for you if you're watching. It's just like doing chaîné turns or pirouettes. You got to find the still spot. You got to find the still point. That's what I call it, still point. Right? So that, you know, you turn and your head whips around that last second to find that spot so that what? You keep your balance. Otherwise, it's not a pirouette. It's a catastrophe, right? Mowing people down. No. So you do ask for help just to keep that balance and stay moving forward as you chaîné away. Thank you, St. RuPaul of the Drag Race. Let's get your last card down, shall we? The Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn, the card of Spirit to charge it all. So you get a clear quartz, like I said. You could probably find one walking along the road, depending on where you live. Cast the Aphrodite spell for love. And remember, true love comes in all sorts of different forms, but usually we consider Aphrodite to be more the romantic sexual aspect of it. Calling in the healing angels of balance, right, with that clear quartz, and then asking for help. This will be the mantra to charge it all, the spirit that you plug it into, and a little bit of the mantra every day to grow something over a 2-week period. It's usually a good strategery. Please take a nice deep breath. Yes, Melchior? Come here, buddy. Come sit with Mama. Come on. Come on. Where'd you go? Don't work with animals or children. One more time, please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of True Love, because it is on the table. And you know I don't call that often, but when I do, it's because I gotta. Please, one card in clarity for my beloved Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, the card of Spirit, the perfect healing mantra to help them heal this, right? Healing angels of balance there. Waiting. It's like they have to ask. They have to make the call. And sometimes that takes a humility, but doing it vertically doesn't mean anybody horizontally needs to know that's going on. But with that clear quartz energy of infinite possibilities there to Aphrodite, to bring true love here to them, knock their socks off. The perfect healing mantra to help them manifest this true love heart's desire. From Leo to Capricorn, to Leo to Aquarius, this new to full July-August 2022, inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Now, there's such a thing as sincere flattery, and there's insincere flattery. The difference is what's the agenda, right? Why? What is it for? Is it to get them to do something? Is it to attract them? Is there, is it a gift with a hook in it? That's called bait. This is definitely a different vibe and can very much keep you on the up and up, inspiring others as you go. Oh, let's see what Mr. Khan has to say, because there was Kubla, there was Genghis, there was Madeline, there was still Chaka, and then there's Matt, inspiring others. Khan! Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. And sometimes you can even do that silently and really feel it and still have the same effect from a distance. When others are inspired, you allow them to take center stage and step into a greater acknowledgement of their personal power. Absolutely. When others are made to feel useful, they are likely to embrace more courageous decisions as their self-worth increases. It's sort of like blowing on someone else's kindling, right, to get it going. Imagine the perfection of not having to do everything by yourself and infusing others with a greater sense of purpose just by asking for their help. It doesn't work on cats, though. I've tried, trust me. It's not a matter of feeling weak or being incapable. Instead, it's about realizing the gift of inspiration you possess simply by inviting others to be a part of your day. It's literally saying, asking them for their help and ask for help. We're calling that out as a double whammy right now. So yes, you can ask this way, right? For the healing angels of balance, help me do this in a balanced way. And then just inspire others by acknowledging them and maybe saying, well, I know you're really good at this. This isn't my forte. I'm maybe a 2 out of 5. You're a 5 out of 5 on this. I think you're, just to be authentic that way. I think we all need that. And we really feel it when we give it. Sometimes people say it and you're like, thanks, it bounces off. But we feel that really way more when we actually give it than when we receive it. This mantra is ideal for increasing intimacy in relationships, resolving martyrdom. Cancerians, I'm not going to say anything about that other than those words. And communicating your needs, which you guys are not always so verbal about, unless of course you are. No, I'm fine. You all go out and have a good time. I'll just sit here in the dark and contemplate life while you go out and have fun. My mom never said that, but the vibe has been in the area. Well, your homebodies, what do you want? I'm Leo rising. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put it together in what we call a blessimation. It's a blessing and a summation all at once. We do, as much as I like to keep it light on the channel with what's going on planet Earth, we do the blessings for real. And I got my cords on and my Drag Wars, my RuPaul t-shirt with Michelle Visage and all of that. So let's give you the best Cancerian blessing I can bring through. Please take a nice deep breath with major magical hardware. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Cancerian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video and receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need. This new moon in Leo to full moon in Aquarius, July into August 2022, that they may inspire others, helping others feel empowered. By acknowledging their gifts and in there asking for help. But again, it feels horizontal and vertical. Best to go vertical first and then be inspired and inspire others horizontally by asking for help, finding their balance, calling in the healing angels of balance to make sure that they are doing this in a way that feels right to them, that is ethical, that is both heart and mind, not one over the other, as they do that infinite possibilities, tapping into that, the clear quartz of it all, that everything is possible, but not everything is probable, but to tune into that, to envision that for themselves particularly, so they can manifest a heart's desire that will help heal this planet faster than anything else. And even if they just get a little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit, everyone, all of life is benefiting. So, Aphrodite, we call to thee to bring a true love here to we, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be. So it is. That was good. I felt that. Like that. Hey, true love conquers all. And I've had lots of true love relationships with Cancerian women in my life. I'll say that. Reason, season, or a lifetime. We've certainly conquered all before. So did you like the video? Hit the thumbs up for the other crab cakes. Show your appreciation for the channel and me if you want to. And if you want more of me here on YouTube, you know what to do. Go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm putting these puppies out when they are ready to roam out into the world. And if you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, come Patreon on Patreon, patreon.com/drawing the circle. Humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, gods, goddesses. Go check them out. The subscription tiers, keeping it pretty damn reasonable financially for people around the world to come check it out and smell what the Mal is cooking, so to speak. Because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Markangelo Lyons, but go ahead, call me Mal. And if you'd like to book me for a private reading, there's a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal. A YouTube video explaining everything, how to get in touch with me, the payments, what it's all about, even how to prepare and cool yourself down afterwards, essentially explaining it all for you. just like Clarissa. Wishing you all the very best and the very blessed, my beloved crab cakes. I love you. Hang in there. And anchor some true love for the well-being for all of us. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed day.